Hey everybody, it's Z, and I am coming to you guys today with this video about, celebrity deaths and how the Illuminati and everybody else plays their role in this situation. Okay, a lot of people do not believe in the Illuminati. They think that's just, like some BS, a hoax, just, something to give people to talk about. I don't understand that logic, because how can you say that you believe in God and that, you have faith, but then you don't believe in these the negative entities that come from the other side, okay? There have been quite a few deaths as it relates to celebrities, and these events and these deaths have been publicized, and you have everybody saying their different side to it. I'm just stating my opinion, but I'm also giving factual information. Now, one of the, let's just break it down for celebrities. Let me just give you my list, and I'm only going to do 3 just to get you all to understand where I'm coming from. Okay, let's start off with Michael Jackson. He said on several interviews that he was being controlled, that they were always watching him, manipulating him, getting him to do and think in ways that he would not normally do. He was saying things that, he didn't want to do. He kept always saying that he was in fear of his life because they were watching him and just controlling all the things about it. Now, it just so happens that his last movie, his last tour, all of this was called This Is It. Like, this is the end. This is it. I'm done. I've given these people my life for so many years, and this is it. I'm done. I don't have anything. They're not going to allow me to do anything else. And they played him like a fiddle because, who don't love him some Mike? Everybody does. But because he was trying to fight those negative forces and trying to expose the truth about what was going on behind his closed doors, they tried to make him out to be this horrible person, put in all the stuff about, the little boys that he had messed with, and pulling all of these people, telling them to say that he did this, that, and the third, and it was just crazy. And they try to pull you down when you're on your way up and when you're giving your glory to God for your rise, okay? The devil is out here, and he is doing everything that he can to make people be blind to the fact that all of these people that you love so much are only pumping in your head satanic connotations, and just they're doing all of these things, and you don't even care about it. Like, all of these subliminal messages that are put in these people's music, like Beyonce for one. I cannot stand her, but everybody is like on this craze about this woman. But the thing is, nobody can actually say what it is specifically that draws you into her. All you can say is, it's just something about her. She's good, it's something about her. Because that something is a thing. It's not her, okay? You know what I'm saying? She uses her stardom, her celebrity, to pump out this negative music, and before you all know it, you're singing songs that you can't even, you don't even, drunk in love. Half y'all ain't even in love. All you do is be drunk. It's just craziness to me, okay? And these people have everybody wrapped around their fingers like they can do no wrong. This woman admitted out of her own mouth that she gets possessed. And still, people are saying, oh no, that ain't nothing. She just was saying that. Why would somebody say that? Why would somebody in their right mind say, oh yeah, I'm possessed? I get possessed. When I go on the stage and I'm singing and I get off the stage and I'm looking at myself, I don't remember none of that. Now, if somebody else said that, somebody that you didn't like, let's say, like, because everybody, turned on Keisha Cole because I guess her and Beyonce got into it. So if Keisha Cole said, yeah, I, be up on stage, and when I'm on stage, I get possessed and the spirit just take over me and I don't remember nothing. Do you know how many people would be going in on her? Going in. Oh, she this, that, and the third, little devil worshiping Lord or something. That's why her whole family, this, that, and the third. And y'all know I'm right. You know I'm right. Okay, but let's go on to the second celebrity because I was just, Okay, let's go on now to Whitney Houston. Okay, there's this interview out. Well, she wasn't even in the interview. It was with her. Well, it wasn't with her. Brandy, Monica, and Clive Davis. They was doing this interview. Whitney came in. She was wet. Hair wet. She all wet. And Monica asked her, like, why are you wet? And then she said that she was drowning. She was like, I was just drowning. And then it was like, what? And then she was like, I was swimming 2 times a day, 2 hours a day or something like that. You swimming? Okay. So let's say she was swimming. Okay. They said they found her in the bathtub face down. She had drowned. She'd OD'd and then drowned. If you swim 2 hours a day, how the hell you gonna drown in a bathtub? This is what I want to know. What kind of adult drowns in the bathtub? Whitney is tall. I'm 5'2". I can't even, I can stretch the length of the tub and that's it. So for somebody who's that much taller, it's not easy to just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be passed out and, you know what I'm saying? Like, and drown in no bathtub. And you face down? So what? That don't make sense to me. And everybody's saying, oh, nobody did this to her. We found her face down in a tub that only had this much water in it. But she just said that she swam 2 times a day. 2 hours, okay? So... And she called it. She called it. Just like Michael Jackson called it with his album and he said, this is it. When he used to call it with her thing and she said, I was drowning. Come to find out, that's actually what happened. Before it happened to you, this is what you say. They know. You know what I'm saying? They know what's going on. They know these plots. Paul Walker, yes, we're going to get into that. Okay. How is it that you have 2 people one person whose straight up and down profession is driving cars, and then the other whose profession is not driving cars, but he plays in movies and he is driving the cars in it and he getting it. Zip, zip, zoom. Now, granted, those movies are recorded on open road, but when you're driving like that, like he's doing it, you still have skill. So how is it possible that 2 people who... that's what they do. They drive. They get in a car accident and die. And this is what Paul Walker said before his death. He said, if I die in a car crash, know that I died happy because I was doing something I loved. And a couple of months after that, you die in a car crash. Don't nobody see no links here. These people know. You know what I'm saying? Michael knew. He was like, he tried to get out of it. He couldn't. So the way for him to let us know what's going on is to put out an album, and this is it. And he put out that album, and it didn't even get all the way out, and then he passed away. Whitney says she drowning. Couple of hours later, she gone. She drowned. Paul Walker said he was going to go in a car crash. A couple of months later, he went in a car crash. They're trying to warn us and let us know in subliminal ways because that is the same method that these fools, Illuminati and everybody who roll with them, that's the same way they're doing it with subliminal messages. So it's like we're in a spiritual warfare right here on earth. Right here. And people they hold no responsibility for it. I'm talking about you people, all of you out there, everybody. We are all responsible for ourselves and for what we get in ourselves, for what we take in, and for what we put out. Stop thinking that, oh, this just music. It's just music. It don't mean nothing. It means everything, because for one, no matter what nationality you are, everybody is influenced by music. So the best way to get people to think and be a certain way is to pump it in the music. And half the people, they could care less what the lyrics say. Like, I mean, you got just crazy stuff going on, crazy lyrics, and nobody's acknowledging it. These artists have a responsibility. When you have that kind of power and you have the ability to gain a mass public, and you have all of these ears listening to you, I feel you have a responsibility to keep it real and actually be true. Don't just be out here auto-tuning yourself, singing stupid crap and calling it music, because let's be honest, music is dead. All the artists who was really doing something, they gone. Either they have passed away or they just don't get no runtime anymore. People like Nas and Common and Mos Def and Talib Kweli and India Ari, like all of these soulful people who have nothing but positive, loving, motivational, inspirational lyrics and messages within their music get cut down. No videos, no nothing. Oh, you don't have no girl bankhead bouncing in your video. Oh, you don't have a twerk team standing on standby. Oh, you don't have big gold chains and you ain't popping bottles or whatever the hell they drinking now, excuse me. Then you get no love. You get no free time. If your butt is not injected with 1,000,000 silicone shots, you get nothing. India Ari, she says she loved her brown skin. She wasn't the average girl in your video, and she ain't never get a award for not one video. She's trying to put out motivation for black women, just women period, to be in love with yourself. She gets no runtime. But Nicki Minaj is a stupid hoe, and she put out Stupid Hoe, and now Stupid Hoe done got awards. It's crazy, and it pisses me off because people, the fans of these quote unquote artists, they feel like they too have no responsibility. This music is only getting played like this, and these people are only getting accolades like they're doing because of the fans that are responding to the BS that they're putting out. And nobody anymore is standing up. Everybody put up pictures about, oh man, you know, Nelson Mandela, he passed away, and he was a great man. Yes, he was. He did his part. But what are you doing? You old profile picture on Facebook, Nelson Mandela, you all rootin', you got your hoodie on for Trayvon Martin, you doing all this crazy stuff, but then you turn around and you talk about you got gold all on your wrist and all this stupid crap. How can you say you care so much about one thing, but then the other thing that is bringing that one thing that you care about down, you like that too? What kind of sense does that make? It doesn't make any sense. If you ask me, it makes no sense. And nobody is willing to step up and say, you know what, this is enough. Scarface was like, he was fed up with the music game. Hip hop is dead. There is no more hip hop. And he's right. Right now, all it is just Satan playing his little strings, and he's using strings, aka the artist, to do his dirty work. And everybody just sits back and they're like, you know, it is what it is. Like, I don't care. You know, we only got one life. How stupid are you? You don't have one life, okay? When you leave this earthly existence, your spirit, your soul, however you refer to it as, continues. We are constant energy, okay? Constant. Don't think that you hold no weight. Don't think that you can just go on about your day like you don't have a responsibility, because whether you own up to it or not, when it's all said and done, you're still going to have to talk to God about what is going on and the role that you had that you did not take seriously. I'm taking my part seriously. And I'm so pissed off at all of these artists who claim they artists and you're not doing anything. I just watched a video earlier today, Tupac, and he was talking about all the positiveness that he was trying to bring with his music. Exposing the Illuminati and everybody else who was a part of it and that lifestyle so that he can get people to be aware of it. And then at his young age, he was taken away, and so went all his motivation. Anybody that is doing anything positive, where are they? Where are they? They're being cut down, hidden, or killed. You step up against them, you're done. But see, I don't care about that, because who I serve, who I worship, who I give all my glory to, bring it. Because we all have to go. That's the thing. Like, everybody keeps acting like, oh, we're going to all live forever in this earthly realm. You're not, okay? Everybody, you and everybody you know will go. Just as you came, you will go on to your next existence. So, being as though that is a fact that you are going to go, why don't you go out fighting for something that's real, something that you believe? I'm going to go anyway. So if they decide to come and whack me off, then it is what it is. God allowed that. But as long as I know I got my message out, I'm fine about that. But people, you have to stand up. It's time to stand up and take a stand. Don't sit up here and be calling on God when you going through all of this crap in your life and you, oh God, what was me? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going through it. Oh. And then you turn around and you playing this stupid whole Beyonce song, her CD, and you got the whole thing on repeat, and you don't understand why your situation ain't getting no better, because you subliminally speaking all of this chanting devil music, and you're not even using your brain, and you're not realizing that this is kind of connected. So I'm singing this song and my situation still ain't right, because you don't know that your brain is already soaking in all of that devil crap. And now you just lost. And yeah, I'm going. And you can say what you want to say, because really, I really don't care, because I'm going hard for mine. My life, my soul, my spirit. Everything that I have been given, God has blessed me with. So I would be a fool not to use every avenue that I could to put out the message that he wants me to do. Now, regardless of whether you worship the devil or God, you're still God's child, okay? The devil didn't make you. So at some point in your life, you're going to have to give respect to who created you. Now, when I say life, I mean your entire existence as a spirit. You don't have to do it now. You don't got to be, you could use your whole earthly existence up talking about it ain't no God and this, that, and the third. But once you leave this earthly realm and you don't have nobody in your ear, you're not listening to no CDs, and you're out there, your spirit is just out there, and you're trying to figure out, where am I going to go next? I hope that you retain the memory that you didn't even care about where you were going next, because all you focused on was this existence. God gave us the ability to be immaculate, just incredible, just perfect. We doing all of this stuff to ourselves, and everybody always talking about some, oh, woe was me, why God allowing this to happen, why he doing this, that, and the third. He's allowing it to happen because he knows what's in us. He knows what we are capable of. He knows we're capable of turning this whole planet around, stopping hunger, stopping violence, he knows what we're capable of. He put it in us. Now, you can make a phone that can do backflips and swim and do all of this stuff and don't get it won't break, it won't do nothing. But you can't figure out how to get food to people in countries who have nothing. And that's fair. That's cool. That's the way God wanted. That's what he wants. All of these people that you following behind and you singing all of their music, and the music don't mean a damn thing, and you just pumping it and you with it. Like you don't have no responsibility. And it's sickening to me. It's ridiculous. Because everybody want to talk trash about all these little kids growing up and how the next generation is so messed up. Well, guess what? The next generation is our kids. So it's not the kids that's messed up. It's us. They are only a reflection. Okay? A reflection. So you talking about, oh, this little boy over here, he got his pants hanging down and they all here having sex and they doing all this, the third. What would they mom and daddy doing too? Own up. It's time. Like, all of this crap where everybody just point a finger at everybody else. Own up. Preachers. The little dude that's on, I don't even know, the blood thicker than water. Some crap like that. I don't know. The preacher guy who talk about God, all about the bling of heaven. You, dude, I hope you watch this video. You, because you wrong. How you going to disrespect God like that? I don't think that God is up. And wherever he is, he's everywhere. He ain't out there rocking diamonds. He don't care. He care about diamonds? Really? He got a banking account? Really? Does he have a debit card? Platinum, Visa, what? It's disrespectful. And everybody watch these shows and they eat it up and they like, oh man, yeah, this good. I don't mean to get so angry, you know what I'm saying? But it pisses me off. Because people want to hold on to God when it's convenient for them. Oh God, I'm going through this. Jesus, help me. But then you turn around and you go along with things that you know full on well, God ain't rocking with that. He not rocking with that. And you sticking God behind it trying to make people follow you and make you seem like it's okay. Oh yeah, God gave me all of this. He gave me all these helicopters. He told me keep asking all these people in my church to put money in here. That's what God said do. I don't believe that God is out trying on shoes and True Religion jeans and checking to see who got the best cologne. You know, he ain't getting on nobody's helicopter. He ain't flying to Dubai. Like, he ain't doing none of that. So stop it. I'm about done. I'm done with this video because I can't even no more. I'm done. Like, y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. Don't be no convenience child of God. I'm only going to holler at you, God, when I want something. But any other time, you know, I'm going to rep what I'm doing over here. Tripping. Straight tripping. I'm done. I hope y'all take this video to heart. I hope it passes on to whomever. And if anybody got an issue with what I said, I really could care less. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm doing what I need to do. I have 3 kids and I have my husband. And I'm going to make sure that I get this word out because that's what God put in me. And I'm going to do my part. So when she goes on to her next existence, I want for God to know I'm still on your side. We going to rock. We're going to do it. I'm a warrior for God. And I'll be that. And if it takes me out of this earthly existence, so be it, because that's his will. And I'll go knowing that I fought for what was right. You gonna fight? Oh, you're watching them ratchet hoes fight on Basketball Wives and Love and Hip Hop, but you ain't gonna fight for God, though. Dirty.